Eagle Owl, and today we're going to talk about Howie Roseman. Well, at least the Eagles jet was spotted in Tennessee. Also, DeVonta Smith ready to take that next step of being a star, and AJ Brown, he's hurt, but starting to become concerning, and I will tell you why. Let's get straight into it. All right, man, not much quick hits today. We just gonna go over the injury report and we're gonna get straight into the main topics. All right, so you have AJ Brown hamstring, did not practice. Adoree Jackson concussion, did not practice. Cam Jurgens knee, did not practice. Azeez Ojulari hamstring, did not practice. Grant Calcaterra limited. Landon Dickerson limited. Mauro Dromo limited. And Trotter Jr. limited. Jacorian Bennett, full participant. You had Dallas Goedert, who was full participant. And we know Brandon Graham, he's back from retirement, was a full participant. But the top part is the most important part to me, is Darius Cooper. Our guy, Darius Cooper, is back. But the reason why this is concerning is because we might need him for depth. Because it looked like he wasn't going to play this week. They probably was going to send him out one more week. But with the hamstring and AJ Brown, what he's dealing with, you probably need him out there, and AJ Brown might be out. Now, the hamstring, y'all know how I feel about it. I say it time and time again. Those one of the injuries, besides like ACL tears and stuff like that. It's one of the ones I hate the most because they can linger through the whole season. You can have a hamstring in week one, and it can last you all the way to, if we make it to the Super Bowl, just lingers and lingers and linger and linger. So I don't like hamstrings. I don't like when the receivers have them. Hopefully AJ Brown get healthy, but we should be able to beat the Giants without AJ Brown. I think this core is good enough. DeVonta Smith, Jahad Dotson, Mechie a third, and then Darius Cooper as your fourth. That's enough to beat the Giants. And especially if DeVonta Smith want to take that next step of being the star, because that's what it sounds like he want to do. And let's go ahead and play the tape.
But Bow. So Smitty, you already done everything. You know, you live every kid's dream, inspiring the youth, winning the Natty, winning the Heisman, Super Bowl win. I mean, that's like the full checklist, bro. I mean, what's next for you? What keeps you motivated at this point?
I give me some Pro Bowls, man. All pros, something.
You ain't made the Pro Bowl yet?
Nah, man. I
bro.
gotta go and check that off, man.
Yeah, you do.
You need that. And you know them Pro Bowl checks start coming in.
Yeah, man.
On them contracts, boy. You know what I mean?
I remember my boy BB made the Pro Bowl. I say, dang, boy, look at you, boy. You done got all your fine money back, boy.
Look, DeVonta Smith is ready to be that star. He like, man, just make me a Pro Bowl. At least vote me into that. Like, it's crazy. Like, you seen Terrion Arnold face like, yo, not the Pro Bowl? Like, nah. So I think DeVonta Smith is definitely good enough to at least make the Pro Bowl. I mean, what he sits or like ninth in yards between all the receivers in the league. He's having a lot of yards. He's a deep threat. He's one of the most underrated stars to me. Like, if AJ Brown wasn't in Philadelphia, I think DeVonta Smith will be acknowledged more as a top 10 guy. He's obviously very smart when he's on the field because he's the one that came up with the suggestion, like, hey, the safety's over there. We run this formation, and I will be wide open deep. They took his advice, and that's exactly what happened. So DeVonta Smith is very smart, also very talented. And I think he can achieve this. I really do. I think he can be the guy, be a star, and at least make the Pro Bowl. All Pro is really hard, especially with a guy like AJ Brown on his team. And then, you know, the CeeDee Lambs and the Jamar Chase. There's only a couple, wide receivers you can pick to be an All Pro. So that's really tough unless he can beat out AJ Brown this year. Other than that, man, I think everything else he said he could definitely achieve. And I believe also, don't take this out of context, I believe he still want to win a Super Bowl, as they asked him, like, what's basically next on his bucket list, because he did everything now to the college, to the NFL level. He like, hey, I just want some personal accolades now, which is fair to say. He wants some personal accolades. He get acknowledged by the fans. He know we love him, but he won another 1,000+ yard season. He wants to be voted in as the Pro Bowl. Well, he got my vote. They let the fans vote again. He got mine, even though I believe our votes don't count. But you get what I'm saying, man. DeVonta Smith is one of those ones, man. He gonna get his just due. Definitely gonna get his just due. But let's talk about the front office, because the guys from Bussin' with the Boys that be in Tennessee, they had a camera outside like, hey, why the Eagles private jet is in Tennessee? And we know the Tennessee Titans is one of those teams that's dumping everybody and trying to trade, trying to build for the future. I believe they got can't remember, DeMont Jones or something like that in Tennessee, an edge rusher who we possibly need bad. It's another guy. I'm forgetting their names, but safe to say, it looked like Howie, whoever's out there, is working. They working on something. You know, the Eagles, we always calling around. We hear a name and calling around. Even Howie Roseman said it. I hear somebody, I'm calling. I am calling. So I'm not surprised if that's Howie Roseman in Tennessee. And at first I didn't take it serious because I'm like, well, you know, teams partner up with airlines. Like the Eagles are partners with American Airlines or something like that. And I'm like, maybe it's just one of those things. But what made me take it a little bit more serious, Howie Roseman, right hand man, who left the Eagles. He put under the post like, oh, I know who that is. I know who's out there in Tennessee. So, you know, I mean, Howie always working. Let me just say that. Or he probably sent one of his little minions out there to see what's happening in Tennessee. I heard they trying to dump some guys. Let's see what's going on. Because we got a game in Philadelphia. Why the hell's people in Tennessee? So, you know, we out there working. Eagles out there working and grinding, trying to get, you know, the Nets guy or whoever is going to be on our team. And I love to see it. I definitely love to see it. But short one, very short one. You know, we prepared for this Friday. I told y'all already, like, you know, my wife's birthday coming up. So if y'all don't see me live streaming on Sunday, you know, she'll understand. I'm with the wife and with the family. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel, man? AJ Brown, should we be concerned about his injury? Also, DeVonta Smith is ready to be a star. And a private jet, Eagles private jet, was spotted in Tennessee. What you guys think about that? Did we send somebody out there? Was it Howie himself? Is somebody coming there? Is a trade already finalized but haven't been announced yet? We don't know. This is a wait and see. But this is Eagle Owl, man. Also, one more thing before I wrap the video up about AJ Brown. Jeff McClain did put out there that AJ Brown is trending towards playing, but my stance is still my stance. You don't just elevate a wide receiver who was just on IR to basically play after your receiver is hurt. So Jeff McClain has been wrong plenty of times. This could be one of the times he's wrong, and he's been right plenty of times. This could be one of the times he is right. But everything is pointing. 2 straight practices not playing is trending towards, you know, you're going to see Darius Cooper more than likely. A.J. Brown is going to be inactive. And I believe that core, again, Mechie, DeVonta Smith, Jahad Dawson, should be able to beat the Giants. But that's all I got for you guys, man. And what do you think and how do you feel? Do you think we could beat the Giants without A.J. Brown?